an intro. See, now that's why it took so long. It took so long. Hi, everyone, to coordinate all of this. We're in matching onesies. Hi, I'm Dr. Disney. Peter, this is...
Dale Song. Hi, guys.
Hi. We're doing another live stream, and I have my appropriately sized Mickey with me, and Dale has his appropriately sized... All right, all this was just to give you guys a nice laugh. Let's watch a movie that we've been waiting literally forever for. Sorry about waiting, making you all wait so long. There were so many... You tell them what happened.
Well, okay. It's really my fault. Because...
No, it's not. Well, kind of, yeah.
Kind of. Mickey, okay, you tell them what happened. Well, you see...
What happened was... Oh, boy! Let's tell them the story.
You gotta go like that. No, if you look down in the description, actually, we put it there. I'm doing some readings for the Merchant's House Museum, which is a 1832 brownstone in Manhattan, New York City. And I've been a volunteer there for a long time. And for the December holidays, I'm doing readings for Christmas and for, well, next week is Hanukkah, actually. And New Year's Day, we also have an event. So tonight at 7:30, we're launching a reading, A Christmas Story by Harriet Beecher Stowe from 1850. So after this, if you can catch that or catch it afterward, it'll be on Facebook Live. Do check out the Merchant's House, merchantshouse.org. It's a wonderful place, great house museum, new adventure.
And
if you haven't been.
And listen to his voice. It just sounds like, you know, someone reading you A Christmas Story. So
sounds like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a while. And all the link for it is down in the description, so you can just go check it out. It's very simple. Sorry for making you all wait. Today we're gonna watch Anastasia,
which you came for,
which is what everyone came here for. I don't think I've watched it. Have you watched it?
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I think
I know the history.
Oh, she's real. Yes.
Yeah.
And there is
very
a musical.
Sad story. Very sad story.
There's a musical too. Have you seen the musical?
No, isn't it based on this movie?
I think so. Curtis, correct us if.
Yeah, Curtis would know about it. Hello, Curtis.
Curtis is here. So we're gonna watch this today. So many of you have been mentioning this. Mika Chan and Safi. I think Safi also mentioned it. So many people are saying Anastasia, Anastasia. She finally has been put on Disney Plus. She's finally officially a Disney princess. Welcome to the clan. Welcome. This is gonna grow old very quickly. Welcome, Anastasia. And we're gonna watch it today. We're gonna give you our reaction as it goes through, and then our review at the end. We'll always summarize it with a rating. Please let us know what else we should react to. It's entering holiday season. We have a bunch of things we'd want to react to.
A lot of things, new movies and old, that would be fun to do for WeDisney.
Yeah, like Jingle Jangle and
right.
Godmother also came out today.
But that's not quite Christmas, is it?
No, it's like a godmothery snow movie.
Yeah, like all the Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. But White Christmas was another one, which is musical theater.
Miracle on 34th Street. I've never seen
movie.
that. Elf
is another one. Although most of you probably have seen that one by now. There was a version of Babes in Toyland. Now I grew up with the classic 1934 version, which is really well known and a little bit freaky at times, but an excellent version with Laurel and Hardy. But I just learned that there's a 1961, I guess, a Disney version with Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. So that would be
I know who Annette Funicello is, but for everyone who's watching who doesn't know who Annette Funicello is, she is at the same time.
Annette Funicello
is
your predecessor. She was part of the original Mickey Mouse Club as a youth on TV.
Wow.
On TV when it was all black and white, which is another thing I grew up watching, not originally, but when it came back. And in my day, there was another Mickey Mouse Club that came out in color. And then since then, I think there have been others. But when I was in college, I was probably watching and studying other things than Mickey Mouse Club. What? But now in my second youth,
Safi said, yeah, Babes in Toyland.
But 1961 with them and in color. I can't imagine it's any good, but it could be fun for a camp value too.
So we're gonna start very soon. We like to give it like 7 minutes. We're gonna not wait until 10. We also have pizza. What is everyone's snack? We've been working so much. Well, not really working, just moving around.
We have matching pizzas.
Yeah, we have matching pizzas, matching onesies, and What does it look like to be in your hands? It probably will be equivalent to this one being in my hands. No, that's still an egregiously sized.
Ginormous Mickey. He can sit right there.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. So, who has seen Anastasia? I know you all were having such a wonderful conversation. I was like, hey, we're late. And they're like, it doesn't matter. We don't need you here. We're just having a great time by ourselves.
Isn't this great? It's just a whole community that's been...
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, tell your friends, have everybody join us. There's a lot of names here I'm not as familiar with myself.
Yeah, Kieran and Safi Curtis.
Welcome, everyone.
I'm probably going to go through at the end, or if someone wants to be so kind as to collect all the recommendations and Instagram DM them to me so I don't have to go back and read what everyone's recommending.
AKA Curtis.
AKA Curtis, we all recommend you. Yay, you're president. President of the chat.
President of the Dr. Disney.
But it's okay if you have work to do. That's totally fine. I'm just totally kidding. Kind of, maybe.
He's never kidding about
I am kidding.
Never.
But in terms of in honor of our community, there's something awesome that we both decided would be really cool, and we just launched it in the Mulan video, which came out yesterday, and I put it as a standalone commercial video today. It's a 1-minute video. It's called Pass the Candy Cane. It is a wonderful idea.
If he says so himself.
Well, we both kind of had it. I was thinking about where the idea came from. We were shopping, and then we just saw candy canes, and we're like, oh yeah, it would be cool to pass these, as a way to unite people across the internet, where you just like literally accept it from off. So this would be kind of like a tutorial for how to do it. So today we're doing a tutorial for how to pass the candy cane challenge. It's really simple. Since I'm closest to the right-hand side of the screen, I'm going to accept the candy cane, and I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to do a twirl or something, pass it to the other person, who's then going to do something with it, and then they're going to pass it off to that side of the screen. And then the next video will be someone else accepting it and passing it along. It's called the Pass the Candy Cane Challenge. So then, the next person will accept it again.
Oh, look, it's Mickey.
Oh, cool. And it just keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. And then it's going to be this huge uniting video, because I think everyone's tuning in from all over the world. I love that it was becoming a thing where at the start of all these streams, it's, where's everyone tuning in from? I'm tuning in from Brooklyn, Manhattan, and then like everyone's in Germany and Brazil and England and Indiana and Ohio and all these different places. So why not unite us in a year where we've been forced to be separated physically? And we've come to the internet to be united and then to congregate. So I think it's a really cute idea. If you want to see your face on YouTube, which I think is really sweet, you can just send it in. It's just 5 seconds. Put up your camera, accept the candy cane, any size. I think it'd be really fun if we have a really huge candy cane come in. Then next the guy just has like a little tiny one and passes off. Have fun. Put people in your video. Dress however you want. Add some animals. Have a message.
It's holiday time, candy cane. So, dress up.
Yeah, say happy birthday to someone. Say well wishes. Whatever. Write in a different language.
Try to keep it to 5 to 7 seconds though, so the video is not ginormous.
Exactly. And we just want to people to have fun and be part of it. So please do it. The deadline is December 15th. And all you have to do is email hidoctordisney@gmail.com.
HIDOCTOR Disney@gmail.com. But what's the most important part of this project?
The most important part, exactly. And the reason why we're doing it is because, I don't know if you all know this, there are ads that run in these videos. And when the ads run in the video, there is ad revenue. And YouTube just added a fundraising feature. So 100% of the proceeds go straight to the organization. I believe it's 100%. It better be 100% from YouTube. I'm almost positive it's 100%. And we picked an organization called Direct Relief, 100% transparency. And on the Charity Navigator website, they've given them 100%.
charitynavigator.org. You can check them out.
Yeah, and they are just a phenomenal organization, and they have international COVID aid efforts. And we thought, as a Dr. Disney channel, it should be something COVID related. And this is something international, and to further the point home that we are an international community. So not only do you submit a video, but then you're going to watch it, and you're going to tell your friends to watch it, and they're going to probably submit stuff, and then everyone's going to watch it. It's going to be huge, and there will be an active fundraiser, but then all the ad revenue, I'm going to take none of it. I'm taking none of it. I don't want it. I want to give it all to people, because that's why this is all being put out in the first place, to use creativity to unite, but also to fundraise.
Plus, people watching it can go down below into the description and see a link to donate directly to the cause.
Exactly.
So that would be great as well. Also, because we were looking for something that was COVID related, medical related, and this really fit the bill, because on Dr. Disney's channel, what is this month?
Oh,
COVID.
I'm just
Hello.
eating my pizza. I'm like, I don't know.
What are you talking about? It's COVID Education Month with Doc Talks, which is that new series Dr. Disney had just launched about 2 weeks ago.
It's so funny that you call me Dr. Disney.
That's your name, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, but I'm Peter also. It's
You're
just weird when it's
Peter.
like, oh, it's Dr. Disney. That's funny.
Well, Doc Talks. That's the doctor part of Dr. Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't seen them yet, please do see the videos, especially last week's where I had to stand in for him in traffic.
Yes. Yeah.
That was a last minute. Please.
Snoofu.
Yeah.
Foo-foo.
Anyway, but the doctor was wonderful.
Dr. Jess, she was
Dr.
great.
Jess.
We've had 2 episodes so far. It's supposed to, and this whole theme of making things accessible through the internet, uniting. Because after going through medical school, getting my MD, I was like, the internet can really help a lot of the problems in healthcare, but people just don't want to branch out as easily, or it's kind of hard to push through. So I'm using it to do it, and we have free healthcare advice and discussions with doctors where you can ask them your questions online. It's not really medical, opinion. You shouldn't take it as advice, or I know I just said the word advice, but you shouldn't take it as like Bible for your life. Go talk to your own doctor. But this is just to start a conversation. We've had 2 episodes, one on nutrition, one on urine health and menstrual health. And then we're starting this whole month. The next 4 episodes are all about COVID. On Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. They're all on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And you can always catch them later here on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Facebook. All the links are down below in the description. But just to let you know, Monday is COVID overview, what happens when you get COVID. The following Monday is COVID pathophysiology and vaccines. So like which one to take, why are there 2 vaccines, what's going to happen. It's probably going to be approved in America. I don't know about other countries. I think UK it was actually already approved, but in America it'll probably be approved the following day, December 15th. So that'll be a December 14th stream. We'll talk about vaccines. Should you get it? What are the concerns? What are the benefits? Why are there 2 dosages? Like all those things that people could have questions about. The following week is COVID mental health. How has this impacted people, and how can you help fortify yourself for the coming months? And then the final week is preventing or surviving a second wave. So, and they're all wonderful physicians. I have met them and talked with them on the phone. I've known some of them for multiple years now. So it's a huge thing. I know you all are here for Anastasia, but I think it's so funny that like on the channel, I can post a doctor thing and not many people watch it, but then I post a Disney thing and it blows up. So I'm just trying to like help you all meld the two. Like, your health is important. Please go check out the doctor videos too. Also, because the doctor videos are not really just fully doctor videos. I find them educational.
No, they're educational, but they're also entertaining, because these doctors so far that we've had here, they don't just talk shop. I mean, they have a very different take on things. Dr. Mari was talking about food as medicine, and she's an obesity specialist. She had lots of wonderful advice about how we eat and things about fructose that we had not really considered before. And then the next, Dr. Jess, spoke about, she had a product called underwear, and this is for
leaking.
Yeah, leaking.
Period incontinence.
Most usually mature men and women who are incontinent, or she was also talking about menstruation and stuff like that, that we really should have normalized in our conversations in our culture, which we don't really. So these are already 2 fantastic conversations that need to be out there, and there just be some more as we go on. And COVID is our life right now. So December should be a gift having that on Dr. Disney's channel.
And also, I think it's a nice way to end 2020. We started off in chaos, not knowing what this was, what was happening. And I think it's a nice way to just take these 4 weeks while Disney content still happens, but just to really educate people and educate myself. I always come to it with, how can I learn? I ask questions first, just so everyone starts feeling okay to ask questions in the comments, and then it really just spirals out, and then we end up with too many questions, and we're like,
but great question.
Yeah, phenomenal. Curtis asked a really good question at the nutrition one too, and I was just like, wow. But he asked, what time does the time you eat impact how your body responds to the food? I was like, the kind of questions you don't really learn in medical school, but she's a specialist, so she has the answer for it. So I'm learning too.
Or information that we have pieces of, or we hear wives' tales, or what our mother tells us, but we don't know that, it's medically sound.
Right.
So but what's nice about these chats is that it's not just a doctor talking, it's about the doctor addressing your questions, and as many as can be addressed in the time that is allotted.
Right.
it's for you. It's for the audience.
Exactly. And if there's anything else you'd like us to discuss in 2021, whoa, in 2021, let us know. Anyway, enough talking. Please go check out the Pass the Candy Cane Challenge. Please go check out the Doc Talks. Please go check out Merchant's House and check out Dale's entire channel. We have something really big actually happening, but we're not going to get into that too because we're never going to start Anastasia. Let's start Anastasia. I'm going to put up the timer right now. Let me just not show all that.
Shaking my world.
Yeah. Let me just open the timer. Okay, does everyone have it ready? You're probably going to say, yes, Peter,
Yes,
we've
a
been
long time
waiting.
now, Dr. Disney.
Dr. Disney. Why do you say it like that? Here, we want a stopwatch. Hello? Oh, yeah, you zoomed in.
What?
You zoomed in. Okay.
Right. Oh, right.
Cool. Now we're going to put that there and we're going to share screen. Also, hi, everyone. I know there's so many. We're just going to go through really quickly. I know I feel so bad that we've just talked and there's 20 people here and we haven't even addressed them. Hi, Mika Chan. So great to have you back. We love you and Safi and Curtis. And we've seen you all. Kiran, Rysan guy and a person. Hello, everyone. Aware Gabby. Hi. Juliana, hello.
I like your new picture, Juliana.
Cody, oh, let me see your picture. Oh, nice glasses. Cody Couch, Anastasia is one of my favorite animated films. Well, great to Cody. I think you're new here. Hi.
Hey, Cody.
And Lindsay Squire. Key to the Magic. I love your name.
Popcorn and chocolate chips. Okay. Sugar and salt.
Natalie.
86 version of Babes in Toyland. Wait, what did she say about that?
1986.
It's available on YouTube. 86 version. Oh, that's with
Jim Carrey.
No. That's with Drew Barrymore. Am I right? I think so. You know Drew Barrymore.
Yes, of course.
Okay, just checking.
Natalie Miller. Hi. I recommended while you were sleeping. It's set during Christmas time. It's on Disney Plus. Nice. Okay, so these are all things I'm gonna have to come back later and check out. Great. I hope we didn't miss anyone. I'm so sorry. Oh, Rebecca Schifferah. Hi, friend. Hi.
And Ray-san Guy is here, did you say?
Ray-san Guy is here. Hi. All right, I'm just going to scroll through really quickly. Just
Safi's
make sure.
here.
Safi's here.
It feels like Romper Room. Do you remember Romper Room, anybody? Where they would always have the magic mirror. And I remember one woman in particular, I was kindergarten. And she would always say that, names of audience members or viewers.
Oh, in the mirror? You
in
told
the
me
mirror,
about this.
and who would, but they would never say the name Dale. It was like waiting, but never
It's
came.
not a common name.
No, it's not.
Cody is new. He said, hi, I'm new, taking a break from my master's capstone project. Oh, welcome.
Oh, fantastic. In what, Cody?
Yeah, what is your master's in? Just tell us your life.
So you're at the end of your master's.
And Bianca, hi, she loves Anastasia. All right, I'm just going to put it up. Okay, timer is up. Everyone get it loaded, which you already have. I'm telling you, get it loaded to tell myself to get it loaded. That's how this works. You know when your mom is like, get ready, and then she's still doing her hair? That's what this is.
Now, we have some new people. Everybody knows how this works, right?
You can explain it,
well,
because I have to just...
You will be watching our reaction as we are watching with you separately, Anastasia. So, and that's to be found on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
So you do have to have access to that in one way or another.
Yes, because of copyright, we can't actually put the whole movie up. Although some people do, and they get away with it. And we sang Reflection, the cover, and Disney's like, yeah, but those are our lyrics, and they took it all.
And our own playing of it. It wasn't even like a track.
Yeah, Dale played it, and they're like, yeah, but that's our song. We own you. And then other people are like, yeah, this is all of Anastasia, the movie. And Disney's like, yeah, that's fine. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Did you even have a bite of your pizza?
No, I've been talking while you're eating.
Okay, everyone's ready? Loaded and been collecting dust. Dang, Curtis with the shade.
Sassy.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's how it is.
Sassy.
Cody, management and leadership. My bachelor's is healthcare management. What's up?
Wow,
Awesome.
okay.
I work in healthcare operations. I have 2 main
they're beautiful
coon cats. That's pretty much my life. Welcome. This is turning
Dr.
into
Disney
like an
can be
online
part of your life.
profile.
I know. It's great. Fantastic.
And Magical, I just saw this in my recommended. I love the movie. So hi, Magical. Are you new here? All right, I'm just gonna turn it on because and some people are watching DVD. So I'm just gonna click start so we're all synced up at the same time. So let me just pull it up. Anastasia. Okay. Great. I'm so glad it's actually here. Not like that one time.
1997, 1 hour 34 minutes.
Yeah. Not like that one time that I said, we're watching Cinderella live action. And then I checked and everyone's like, yeah, but Peter, it's not on. And then we made a last minute switch to Moana. I was like, hey, Dale, what are you doing right
I was
now?
looking forward to seeing it. And so I spent half of Moana just making a new thumbnail.
Do we start with the 20th Century Fox theme song? Ooh, what a question, Rebecca. I think they're going to rebrand it. I think they're going to put the Disney arc and then maybe put the Fox. Let's see. This is the first thing. Also, news, insider news, they are adding an adult section to Disney Plus on December 10th. I heard it's going to come out. So they're probably going to add Murder on the Nile and all the Fox videos, movies that they can't put on Disney Plus. They're going to have an adult pin.
The old Murder on the Nile?
No, the new one. It's brand new with Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot.
Oh.
Directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to click play. Is everyone ready? Yeah, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. We get copyright strike because of that. Oh, it is the Fox theme. Hey, it is Fox. Great. Fox Family Films presents, let's go full screen, title of my autobiography. Ooh, that was animation? That looked like computer. This is not animated by Disney.
I know.
But it's amazing. Is it low for you?
Okay.
It's kind of loud for me. Can we switch?
Loud?
Yeah.
Go. Or down.
$19.16. If it's low, we can switch headsets.
No, it's okay.
Disney did add Anastasia to Disney Plus. Aww. What does Anastasia mean? What does Anastasia mean?
Anastasia? It's her name. And Stacy.
It's amazing how all animation look the same, even though they're not all from. That's computer.
I think there were Disney animators who made this movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, like they went to that studio house.
It's interesting to me. The voice is being acted much older than the visual of the
for
character.
Anastasia.
No, for the woman, the queen.
Yeah, queen.
I don't know if she's queen. She's a Tsarina. This is amazingly sad. The real story.
Oh, what the heck? kind of a mixture of Jafar and the Princess and the Frog guy and Dracula.
They say in real life he was not so evil.
Hmm. Whoa, whoa, what the heck? That was very much like voodoo witchcraft from Dr. Facilier.
Hmm.
No, no, no. Don't tell me she dies. Hmm.
A lot of references to real history here.
Hmm. Huh.
What is that?
It's a little bat.
Talking bat?
No, no, tell me, tell me. Wow. Nothing like a classic childhood trauma story to get you enticed into the story.
Yeah, but they made very light of it. Not light in making fun of it, but they kept back from the real story.
Now you make me want to know what the real story is.
It's amazing.
Now they need an upbeat song to make you forget.
Ah.
Time jump. It's not so drab.
Hey, it's a folk song when they say, hey.
How has she been hiding this whole time?
She's not in.
Oh, they stole from the palace and started selling it.
What was left of the palace?
Us too. I always find it impressive when animation goes to the effort of creating shadows.
Mm.
Not necessary, but it really sells it. How did we all learn the choreo?
It's a flash mob.
Good song.
Well, good animation.
Exposition. I'd rather that than hearing them talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Flemenkoff. Anya, that's a nice name.
Russian Anne.
Oh, every time I hear someone coughing now, I'm like, COVID? that guttural cough that she was
her name is
Flemenkoff. Who's this voice actress?
The mature.
Hmm?
The mature Anastasia?
Yeah. People are saying Disney Plus is crashing for them. I think too many of us are watching Anastasia at once. A puppy! He looks like a Dorcas.
The dog?
Mm-hmm.
The Dorcas.
Dorcas. Dark. St. Petersburg.
How does the dog know?
The director wants it.
But it's like a puppy.
Now Elsa's
and
leading
this is
her.
10 years later. The dog wouldn't know.
Good start.
Yeah, good start.
Oh, that horse animation with the snow.
The snow is very pretty. The little blue tint.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. To the past. You know she's quirky because she's dragging her scarf.
Mm-hmm.
That's the visual cue.
Like Anna in Frozen.
And Frozen, exactly. I want to say she reminds me of Anna. She has a nice jawline.
A real person's face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we should talk about that at the end. At a time. Yeah, this is a great song, Key to the Magic. I want to cover this one. Oh, look at that! Whoa! I've That's me. I always think I'm Anastasia, but I'm that character. At the old palace. It's for me. Nice to meet you.
I think we should do a version where you do all the characters.
There's actually one guy who did a live stream for fundraising, and he did every role in Shrek, and he just read the lines. Wow. I would do that, but I don't want to get copyright hit. Fabu!
Oh my goodness. How fun. What's the singer's name?
I don't know.
Can you find it?
Oh. Well, we can just ask people, hey everyone, we're wondering, what is Anastasia, the voice actor's name? And is the singer the same actor?
Yeah, who sang the song? She's very good.
Okay, so I just want to make a comment about the animation. This is the first time I've seen animation where the character is interacting with the background and it doesn't look like they're two separate animations. Usually Disney has a background that they're not interacting with. She's interacting with it. Even on the snow, it was having her footprint mold around her foot. It was
integral.
Mm-hmm. And even now, she pulled the wood off, but it's not a different...
But if you look closely, it looked like the house was different than the wood.
Oh.
Slightly.
Nice shot. Liz Calloway. Meg Ryan and Liz Calloway.
Oh, Liz Calloway. She's wonderful. Wonderful cabaret singer.
Peter, we already decided you're covering this song. Everyone, please cover, please cover. All right, Dale, you heard the people.
Oh, okay.
Nice hair. I like her hair up. And who sang? Was it Liz?
Liz Calloway. Liz Calloway.
Meg is the voice actor, which is interesting that Disney used to do that.
Oh, a lot of things, a lot of
Not
movies,
even, this isn't Disney,
a lot of musical movies from years ago.
Now you're just expected to do it all.
Yeah.
It's things like that, looking in the mirror, that you're like, oh, this is she was imagining it, but your brain thinks, okay, that was just her having a little memory. It's not like a fantasy. That's actually her brain working.
Right. How would you diagnose that, doctor?
I don't know. I'm in movie mode. December. Wait, where is she now? She's in the palace?
Must be because it's across her memory.
Wow. Oh, I have seen this movie. I remember that shot. Or maybe I've seen this music video.
This looks like the haunted mansion in Disney World.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've never been.
I know. Always one of my favorite things.
Was it like the Tower of Terror or whatever you
No, it's just a ride through the haunted mansion, but they have some holograms of people dancing at a birthday party happening in a room like this.
Oh, is she gonna get it? Nice. Nice. Please have her change back. Have her change back. Have her change back. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ah, you see that? That's her in the photo.
Mm-hmm. The painting.
In the painting. You see what I see? A dog.
Meg who?
Meg Ryan.
Oh.
You know her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Who's Dimitri's voice? That's so you. Oh, he likes me. All right. John Causel. Oh, Cusack.
Oh, John Cusack. Okay.
Yeah, I know who that is too. Kelsey Grammer plays Vlad. I like when they give her the eye highlight. a little special magical moment to highlight the words.
She's poor. She sleeps on the floor.
The
But her
name
makeup
Anastasia
is
means
perfect.
sorry. The name means she will rise again. Anastasia. What are you saying? The makeup is perfect.
Yeah, she may be sleeping on a floor, and you know,
Yeah. She has
among
no
ashes,
home.
but
She has
her
makeup.
makeup is perfect.
She has makeup. I like that she's not believing it and she's not convinced. It gives the story somewhere to go. The spirits.
Curtains.
What's this guy's name? Booger?
Excuse me.
Bartok?
Could be Bartok.
He's kind of like. But she's been alive this whole time. Who's the voice actor for the bat? The booger bat?
And what's the character name?
Bartok?
Bartok.
I have no idea.
Bartok was.
He's kind of like a cheap Iago from Aladdin.
Yeah, I know what that would be.
Yeah, Iago, right. From Aladdin.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's a blue bird, right?
Oh, okay.
He's red.
He's red. Sometimes purple.
No. He does have some purple on his wing.
See?
This is G?
Rated Jamie?
It's rated G.
Why?
He pulled his eyeball out.
Oh. What's an eyeball? Oh, okay. I was going to say, he's not alive.
Mm-mm.
Might be a fun role to play, too.
Bartok? Oh, no.
Yeah, you'd be Bartok.
Yeah, I'd be Bartok. Dmitri and Vlad, the villain, and Rasputin and Bartok. Reliquary, good word.
Together again.
Who's Rasputin's voice? Oh, voice, a song.
He sounds like a different singer too.
Hmm?
Sounds like a different singer's
Mm.
singing. Oh boy. Good line. Singing cockroaches.
I knew cockroaches were evil. He sounds like oh. Svidanya.
The Svidanya. See you again.
She'll be through. Keychains. All right, everyone. Do we need Dale to cover this song? Yes, right? Yes.
Sure. I'll cover it only if I get a cockroach chorus to back me up.
You got it. She'll be mine. Can we lower it?
Sure.
Both ears on. Is it too low?
No.
Jim Cummings
Oh, I don't know.
is a singing voice, and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, that song was really good. Okay, gal, Dale needs a cockroach chorus. Who's up for it? Okay.
What year is this supposed to be?
Who? Dimitri?
No, he was reading a book that said CCCP, which is the USSR. But I'm not sure the USSR existed quite yet.
He just had 1, 2, 3 and a fifth slash through it.
Fourth slash then.
Fourth slash, yeah. Mm. In the dark of the night, evil will find her.
Oh, they're great.
You never see villains use dolphins
Oh,
or eagles. It's always bats and roaches and
creepy crawlies.
yeah. Rats.
Rats are cute.
We need to add pigeons to the villains list. Hey, you need some things to use as your
That's the
minions? We have some.
New York village.
Squirrels, we have many. You've already been using them. Figured. Juliana said she'll be your cockroach.
Oh, thanks, Juliana. We'll feature you.
Maybe we'll do a song. Everyone sings a song. That's a big project.
Another big project.
Title. Do any people ever ride on trains in movies and not have something dangerous happen?
That's true.
It's always some like no one has a smooth railroad experience.
No, I said, but trains are pretty safe in general.
We need to do something really dangerous and move the plot forward. Put them on a train.
Put them on a train.
Oh, nice animation. Oh, the haze.
Yeah. Oof.
I would have looked out and then just like rolled out from vertigo.
Oh, they're following the runaway car. Ooh, did you see that? Demon came and broke the bridge.
One
big demon.
Of course, he's not available, and now he's gonna need. I like how she was just like, take it or leave it.
Okay, but at a time like this, you don't kind of question who's handing you the chain.
Pull him in. That's not the moment. People have no priorities.
Oh, please.
Dale, there's a talking bat. Be a little consistent in your skepticism.
Boom. And that was the end of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people are saying their internet's glitching out. Sorry.
Maybe it is Disney Plus overburdened.
Stress is a killer.
Not only is it a talking bat,
It's a wrong accent.
It's an accent, a weird accent. The original Rubber Man.
And I geeker, sir.
He sounds like he's from Wisconsin.
Look at you. Switch. Hey, now this is more comfy.
Everybody. Can do it right now.
A cup of hot chocolate? That'd be good.
Vlad is happy.
Mm-hmm.
Vlad's dude.
No, look hot. Bonus points to whoever knows that reference. It's also from Disney.
I know that reference, but do those people know that reference?
I know it, but does anyone else know it? You can hold this, Mickey, because he's not even in frame because of the wording. Lion King, good job, everyone. Title of your autobiography. Oh, he gets a song.
Kelsey Grammer is a good one. I bet Kelsey Grammer does his own singing. It's a good voice. That's his voice, yeah.
You can learn to do it. Ah, she's remembering.
Remembering.
True. Could have been a stronger harmony. They're really using these fade outs. Alice in Wonderland mixed with Enchanted. Giselle.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, oh.
And here's the love connection as if it hasn't been boiling this whole time. Yeah, I got it for you.
I am. Doesn't sound like Meg Ryan. Could you do this?
I'll be the puppy. Let them dance.
How'd you know that stuff?
Just they're dancing and they need to rhyme chants.
You're so smart.
Thanks, Dale.
That's why you're the doctor.
Thanks, Dale. She's lightheaded. That's not good. No, probably from seasickness.
Yeah, it's a diagnosis.
Probably seasick. She's never been on a boat. I have vertigo. Anya, I need to sit down. Kiswaza.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Is that an official diagnosis? Professor Plum. I love Enchanted too. Is it on Disney Plus? No, it's not. Yeah, Chris Pine would be great for Dimitri.
Mm.
Look at this animation.
It's nice.
He gets the top bunk? Okay.
Not to make her climb.
Yeah, but look at how much it's dipping on her. It's just an ergonomic thing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
see?
you want me to play this role? Typecasting, huh?
Try to put this in a place where it will be standing up. I don't have to hold it.
Can we see? I'm not sure we can see it.
What? Nice.
Ooh, this is nice.
What?
Nice animation.
Yeah. Oh no.
You sleepwalk. You always put your arms out in front of you like a zombie.
Have you ever sleptwalked before?
No,
Yeah.
not that I know of.
Neither have I.
How would I know?
People tell you.
Yeah, but
No.
scenery changes very quickly around here.
See, look, they're interacting with the scenery, and it looks so nice. Like she's walking on the trunk,
Yeah,
and it doesn't look like it's in different animation style.
it's not Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, I know Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, they know Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, no, I really do know Hanna-Barbera. Flintstones.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
That'll be here soon.
Oh yeah, the Eastern.
Nor'easter coming.
Is there no one else on this boat? Oh, it's one of those dreams.
Tell me about your dreams.
Title? And now it's over because the rain has stopped too.
Yeah. Ouch.
This is at least PG.
Yeah. What? Weirdest animation yet.
What is happening? That was actually anatomically correct because the lowest ribs don't curve around to the front; they just hang out on the sides. That's what I was looking at to see if the inside of his body was anatomically correct.
Is it brown?
Yeah, everything inside is just different shades of brown. Santa? Bartok is not selling me at all. Not a fan of him at all. And Rasputin is a bit infantile, like the way he moves.
Yeah.
It's not infantile. It's
Bartok needs to go back to the Lawrence Welk show.
I'm Googling that later.
Who's she?
Sophia, probably.
Oh, that's Sophia, sure. Oh, there's people dressing up like Anastasia. Okay.
Oh,
Champagne.
yeah.
Samarkov Smirnov. Vanya Voinsky Vasilovich.
That's you.
That's funny. Nikolayevna. That's good for a singer's voice. Hot water, lemon, and honey. Good for a singer's voice. Hot water, lemon, and honey. Honey, no tea.
Hot water, lemon, and honey.
Yeah,
Good to know.
the tea dries your throat out. Sounds like Bernadette Peters.
I think she just, someone just said Bernadette Peters and Angela Lansbury.
That's Angela Lansbury for sure.
And he's going to turn around.
The kitchen boy. Oh, it's Dimitri.
Did you not know that?
Oh, how would I know that?
It's an animated movie. All the main characters are introduced in the first 3 minutes. You just made that connection?
Yeah.
Aw, that's nice. How's the movie going for you?
Great. I'm still stuck on Bartok, the talking bat.
From Wisconsin?
From Wisconsin.
In the middle of Russia. Hi, Dima. I didn't get that. Oh, wow. Chanel?
Okay. 1920s fashions.
Every French song has an accordion.
Oh, musette.
What?
The musette.
It's like you say accordion in French.
No. which means the street.
Mm.
That's a reference to Maurice Chevalier and Josephine Baker. Can dancers,
Mm.
which is a reference to a Cole Porter musical.
Wow. You're really like taking this in. That's good. I'm glad. Nice shot.
That's how champagne glasses used to be, the bowl like that instead of the
Mm.
flutes that we use today.
I like that one more.
But the bubbles escape faster. Yacht de Triomphe.
That's like what we have in Washington Square Park.
Yeah, but this is the famous one in the world.
Paris holds the. Oh, Van Gogh.
Mm.
Everyone, nice. They all got the choreo.
I'm not sure it's Van Gogh that they're. I think Georges Seurat, pointillism.
Uh,
They know what that means.
yeah. Everyone else knows what pointillism is, and I'm indulging them by acting like I don't know. Man, when you study medicine, you have to shove a lot out. Wait, why is he nervous? I don't get it.
See?
Yeah, but why is there a problem? That's great. Oh, because then he can't get with her.
Right. Oh, she was the kitchen boy.
Nice necklace.
Coat's pretty good too. My favorite color.
That?
Indigo.
Yours?
Indigo. I've seen an opera at the Paris Opera.
This is the Paris Opera.
Mm-hmm. Palais Garnier. It's a very famous, gorgeous building.
Mm. Oh, she does that because she's nervous about being. I do that bass line.
Cinderella.
Mm-hmm. He's sleeping in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
A lot of guessing going on.
Mhm. Hmm. She shoved him. Okay. Oh.
She's getting some nice dresses out of it.
Two different experiences while watching. Someone else commented and said this. Oh, Dimitri. That's very royalty.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to think animators
like
have to sit down and decide what they're doing on every single
moment.
line.
Yeah. It's like also like a Russian ballet teacher.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you should have started with that
Really?
long ago.
Start with your ace.
That is a nice dress. Someone said that's the best dress in the whole movie.
It's gorgeous.
I like the wings on it. She's gonna pull the necklace out. I don't know. She didn't say no.
No, she'd say no.
She's like, no,
It's
but
like,
I could do a couple thou.
These dresses are nice. I can get some more.
She's gonna sing a song. She's gonna sing a song. She's gonna sing a song. Did we see that on screen?
No. Just a memory.
Have you ever seen a woman take off a necklace that easily? It's always,
Especially with hair like that.
oh, it's caught. It's caught. She's gonna open it. She's gonna open it. Aww.
Sweet.
Now what's happening with the curse? Act 3 can't be done. It's just starting. Oh, he's gonna get taken, right? Wait, what?
Remember Rasputin?
Yeah. Bartok, remind me of your name. I have to change it later. Oh, interesting.
I can't.
It starts with like a woo, and then you get like a really crazy in the hips.
He's one of the Schmeggy brothers.
All right, where is this going? Can you predict it? There you go. Aw. They're all dead?
Yeah. She just stepped on it.
You can't even see the camera in the reflection of the mirror.
It's amazing. It's the angle. Very unlikely she'd be wearing that pink thing in the 1920s.
Mm. I love the transitions into dresses.
Certainly easy.
Change of heart. I was gonna say that.
Some eye makeup.
And to think she had the chain since she was a girl. Did the chain grow with her?
Haha.
That's true. It's like down here. Dude, you can just be straight and say no. But I didn't. I still love you.
That's why I didn't say no.
Mm.
It's lonely being at the top.
You would know.
Yeah.
That is something you would do. We should try to dreamcast this show at the end.
Oh, could do.
What's the dog's name? We never got the dog's name. Dorcas.
Dorcas. Dorcas.
Dorcas. Dargus. Dog.
So what happened to Rasputin?
I think he's gonna invade the
He
party.
has to do something because his story's not complete. And she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, it's like they know the story is gonna. There's still more to come.
Yeah.
But did you find it yourself? Oh, good grandma. Her dress looks like petals of a flower.
Hmm.
Those sleeves.
Oh yeah.
Puka, that's the dog's name.
Ah.
Puka, Puka, Puka. Everyone.
Puka,
Puka, Puka, Puka, Puka. No, the name is Dorcas. I think Dorcas is such like a tough guy's name, Dorcas. But this is such a charming little dog that it's like kind of Dorcas.
Why would she walk in the maze all by
At
herself?
night. Stranger danger, Anya. Stranger danger.
But is it a maze or a labyrinth? Those are two different things.
Oh.
Slightly different things.
I've been gone for all of Act 2, so I'm coming back with a vengeance. They gave me the final scene.
This is like Snow White
Yeah. Sleeping Beauty.
and Snow White running in the forest.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Corpse. Is that his character development?
I guess so. It just kind of comes out of the blue.
Yeah. I guess he did say get a life.
Hmm. But he's a corpse.
Yeah. Don't let go. Ooh.
Pegasus.
With a mane. Nice. A horse with a real mane, but a stone horse with mane. Stone Pegasus, I mean.
With the grandmother.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. Why'd she announce herself?
Puka saves the day.
Yeah. Come on. Ooh, good animation. Depending about what's about to happen, yeah, this is PG-13. Oh,
That's ooh.
Yo, Fox. You needed some parent committee.
This was 1997.
That's a bit intense for 97.
It's tough growing up back then.
Let her finish her sentences.
Money.
What?
Money.
Oh.
That's a whole lot more than 10,000 rubles.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going back. I want to travel the world with you. Oh, she did leave. I'm glad they're doing narration. I hated when we had to read it. Abiento is what?
See you soon.
In French?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we don't have any money.
Were these barges there in the 1920s?
Once upon a December.
She pulled him in.
Mm-hmm. Progressive. You're gonna cover his eyes. Ugh. Don't give him the last line. Don't give him the last line. Oh.
Hello?
Hello? He said it!
He got the last line.
Why did he get the last line? Oh.
Shades of Jar Jar.
Okay, we're done with listening to the final song, or the credit song. They don't
The
look like
voice talents of Meg Ryan as Anastasia.
Why don't they put the singing voice for her? John Cusack as Dimitri. Kelsey Grammer.
Vladimir.
Christopher Lloyd as Rasputin. Hank Azaria
as Bartok. Oh, wow.
Bernadette Peters as Sophie. Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst. Oh, my goodness.
Anastasia.
Oh, young Anastasia. Wow.
And Angela Lansbury as the Dowager.
Unmistakable.
Sorry, Andrea Martin.
Andrea Martin, I love her.
Was Flemenkoff. I'll be there when the world stops turning. Have you ever seen Aladdin? You've never seen Aladdin?
I think I have, but I don't remember it.
Wow, what a
maybe
shame.
when it first came out.
With you, with you, with you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. All right, I think this next song is. Oh, we're listening to this. Desert me, don't turn back. Now that we. I can't sing it because of copyright. They'll probably claim this video.
Oh, right.
Those are our words. No. All right, everyone. While we finish this last credit song, get your thoughts together for the review, and we're gonna do a review of our thoughts of the music and the animation and all this stuff. We're gonna do
decimals are
and a rating.
Dot. Fill that in. Fill in the blank. Decimals are
what for the rating? And then I also want to do something new, interesting, since this is not. It's hard to speak while listening to something. Try it.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but it's like really hard. Past. And we're also. I also want to try to Dreamcast this for a live action Anastasia. Now
live
Disney owns
action.
it.
Okay.
What do you think I was saying?
I don't know. Just recast it.
For live action, because it's now Disney proper. Or Disney
yeah, but
brand.
It wasn't theirs originally.
They're still probably going to make Anastasia with how big it does. All right. And we can also mull as we finish through the song. And favorite song,
He likes this song.
Mickey?
Yeah, he's into it.
I was born to find my future things, my heart's. Lies. Oh, go up. Option up. Option up. Okay, okay. Go higher.
That's not optioning. That's just the melody. Oh, ADR voice casting is Barbara Harris. I think the actress Barbara Harris, I think she did a lot of production work and later in her life. She left acting. She was a great actress. It's the same.
I don't think this is lyrics, right? Yep. I didn't really like this song.
Well, it's just supposed to be a music box number, evocative of little folk songs.
Oh no, I do like this song. This is Once Upon a December. Yes. Once upon a December, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know. Once upon a December.
I don't remember that.
All right, I'm thinking of my favorite song now that we're listening to a couple of them again.
Modulation.
Mm-hmm. Used to
Russian research consultants. Not a Russian name among them.
Yuri. Once upon a December. So the characters have been.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on down.
Phoenix Center's own Fox Animation Studios. I was wondering, is it going to go all the way up or does it stop there? Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Cool, 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 cool. So, thank you so much for everyone who's stuck around. Ouch.
Yeah, they get a little pinchy.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Whew. So thank you all so much for sticking around this whole time. We have a pretty sizable group. We have 15 people here, which is nice.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi, everyone. We just want to hear your thoughts about this and like, what did you think about it? Let's do animation and music and story. I think that's a good animation, music, and story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought animation was quite beautiful. The art direction of it was great, especially because it looks a lot like St. Petersburg, the buildings and everything that they showed. I wonder about some of the anachronisms in it.
And just for the people at home, I do know what that word means.
You do, because from me, you know what that word means.
Yes, I do.
something that seems it's out of place because it's out of time.
Mm.
Things that we know later on than the period of time that was there, like that. I mean, they could have been there, but that barge in Paris, that's something tourists go to now. But and for
This is the barge, right?
No, that's the barge is the boat.
The barge is the boat.
It's kind of barge like boat where tourists go and on the River Seine in Paris. But that's a tourist attraction for a while. But back then, I don't know that it would have been a tourist attraction. Maybe, but it looked like a modern boat. There were a couple things like that. Anyway, that's not that important. But the animation I thought was beautiful, especially like how the indigo dress was scintillating. That really gave it.
And the crowns were shimmering.
Yeah, and a lot of the jewelry, they worked the jewelry. Well, jewelry is very important in Russia. When I was in St. Petersburg, I went to the Fabergé Museum, and the Fabergé eggs and jewelry and silver services that were designed by Fabergé are extraordinary in person. Extraordinary. So jewelry and jewels, and it was just the finest of the fine that you can ever hope to imagine. Beautifully on display at the museum. So if you're ever there, please do go see it. It's worth taking the time. But they got that right. They got that right. That's a priority in the culture. Well, certainly among the Romanovs, this stuff was invented by Fabergé for the czars. So that's that story. So that it worked. But animation-wise, the only thing about the animation, I think it's the process of this animation. This was 1997. I don't know what they...
Wait, can I predict what you're about to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're going to say that the animation was... I don't know if you'd use the words distracting, but it was for a little bit distracting in that it was kind of shifty a lot. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, especially in the faces.
I knew it. Yes, it's like you're staring at them, and the eyes kind of move up and down or out of frame, and the chins are just constantly moving. And it was the same thing I said in Snow White, that I realized is because they're drawing her and then like flipping the page and drawing her again, flipping the page and drawing her again. So it wasn't exactly in the same shot, but this is 50, 60 years after Snow White, and there was still that whole like
yeah, but that's I must have been on purpose, but I don't know.
Maybe
it's a more economical way to do it.
Sure, yeah. I don't think it was 24 frames per second.
Yeah,
24 drawn frames. It was just like maybe 12, like kind of anime. It looked like a little bit like anime.
Anime's sharper though, but that was the one distracting thing. But I recognize that as kind of a technique. And I'm going to say it's probably because of economics.
And I think, yes, I think it's fair to attribute it to technique because the background was phenomenal. They probably put as much attention into the background, and then they realized they have to work. What I want to say about the animation is I agree it's so breathtaking. Especially the thing that stood out to me was that she could walk on the snow and pull wood off the door and interact with things in the background. And I always think about like Tarzan, which was one of my first Disney movies that I've ever watched. When Tarzan wants to grab a vine, there are a bunch of vines in the background, but the one he's grabbing stands out and it's a different shade.
Color.
Yeah, and it's outlined, which you're like, oh, he's going to interact with that object on screen because it's in the foreground.
It's like Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, and then she was standing on snow, which is in the background, and grabbing things and interacting with the benches, or I don't even know if there even was a bench, but just the background was alive. So I kind of excused the distracting, shifting eyes and shifting mouths and moving stuff.
You get used to all that stuff, but
that was the first time I've ever seen something like that, and it's amazing it came from Fox because I don't know what else they've animated.
Am I right that I read somewhere that these were animators that went from working at Disney?
That's DreamWorks. I know that's definitely the story of DreamWorks. I don't know if that's what happened with Fox. I didn't even know Fox owned this movie. I don't know why Fox made one animated movie. Maybe they have other animated movies. But this is the only
one. But this is a big one.
Yeah. And then music. Let's do story first, actually, because I think music is where we'll end on a high. Story. You sure? Yes.
Okay. What's the next category?
The music.
After music?
And we're going to do rating.
Okay. Yeah. So I can do story now.
Yes.
And not get interrupted. All right. So story. Story. that was challenging for me in many ways because I know a little bit about the history, especially of the Romanovs. How do you make a musical about something that is so tragic?
What's the real story, briefly?
Well, they were the czars and they were overthrown. They, the same old story as Paris in the late 18th century. It's like the wealthy were grabbing all the wealth and the poor were dirt poor and probably, just awful poor. So it's not that they were, they had no culpability in this story, but nobody deserves to have been brutally assassinated. The whole family was assassinated in one night.
But the family was responsible for the
poverty
the
and
class.
everything. Well, yes, it was just I'm not sure if it was just the family. I mean, I kind of just know more so about the fact that they were all murdered in one night,
except for Anastasia.
They believe Anastasia had escaped like this, and thus the story. And for years, they had thought they had a few different Anastasias. There's one woman I remember 30, 40 years ago. She was
You were alive?
30, 40 years ago, I was alive.
No, I meant when Anastasia was like, they were having Anastasias and.
Well, but she was like 90 years old or something.
Oh, wow.
And the one that they were claiming was the real Anastasia. But again, they couldn't prove it. They didn't know.
Well, it was always blood tests back then.
I guess there were blood tests, but what would they test? I don't know.
Genetics.
Yeah, I guess. I'm sure they went through all that and they couldn't prove anything. Maybe because it was from the female line or something. I don't know. Again, I just remember that they claimed, and there were other claims, but there was the one in particular they thought this has to be the one. She's since gone, of course, but I don't know what the upshot of that story was, except that this is the mystery of Anastasia was is pervasive. It continues, and that's why this story does work to tell from her story. And the kitchen boy, there's a book about all this called The Kitchen Boy, which is how I knew he was a kitchen boy.
He was real.
There's a story about the kitchen boy, and I don't know that the kitchen boy is real, but I think so.
Oh, Rebecca says they were all shot in a basement. The rumor that one of them came from the idea that some of the jewels were sewn in their corset.
I heard that detail.
So it's a tragic story, and it's kind of still a mystery, which lends itself to being an animated musical.
Kind of lends itself to being an animated musical.
And also, what's with Rasputin?
Yeah, Rasputin.
When he came on, you were like, he wasn't.
Well, because I remember I went to St. Petersburg, and there's a tour this woman gave me. Was on this tour, and she was talking about how he's misrepresented in history alone. So here he's misrepresented as being like, in
witchcraft,
voodoo, evil. I don't know. They really took
spirit.
They really took this character and story very far to the far reaches of storytelling. But I remembered only like toward the end of the story that I think she said what he used, because of all this poverty and wealth factor at the time, he was kind of like a Robin Hood.
Rasputin.
Yeah, Rasputin was kind of like a Robin Hood, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. So it wasn't such that he was so evil, but his reputation has come down as being evil because he was against the establishment. And these are things that are just, I feel like Anastasia myself, because these are memories in the back of my head that I can't really remember.
Where's your box? Where's your music box?
My music box is...
Wait, so Rasputin was the one who killed them, or no? Or he just led the effort?
I don't know. Maybe they know.
Was the family killed on screen? Because when she kept on having all those things on the ship and she saw her family, I was like,
no.
Oh, they're all alive. And then the grandmother was like, you're the only one left. I'm like, what? When did everyone die? They died that night.
Yeah.
And we didn't see that.
Well, they died. Yeah, they died when grandmother escaped.
I saw grandma escape with her, and I just assumed everyone else had escaped through their own doors.
No, the rest did not escape.
Well, that was not shown on screen, I guess.
No, nor should it have been, or would it have been?
Rebecca. Oh, we should be clicking these so everyone can see. Anastasia's younger brother had hemophilia, and Rasputin was a priest/influencer who helped him.
Yeah.
The Tsar's wife let him influence policies, and the aristocracy didn't like that.
Thank you, Rebecca. Yes. Again, it's coming back to me. It's all coming back to me.
Once upon a December.
December
It actually
4th.
is December.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so. That's why it makes sense to watch this tonight. Oh. Oh, that's funny.
More history? Any
Oh
more?
yeah, Rebecca's going in.
Oh, good.
In real life, Rasputin was a healer to Alexei.
A healer. That's what it was.
The family was taken to a separate house. Oh, so the family wasn't murdered.
No, they were.
Wait, can you clarify, Rebecca? Anyone with access to Wikipedia, we could look this up and just watch something together, but if we look it up, we won't be here. My curse made each of them pay, but one little girl got away. They were executed by soldiers, but I'm not sure who they were led by. The Romanovs were killed by the Bolsheviks.
Yeah, political movement. Precursors. That's what I was saying. He had a book and it said CCCP, USSR. But that was another, to me, an anachronism because the Bolsheviks were not USSR yet. I could be very wrong.
This is set in 1927?
No, they were killed in the 1917, something like that. So 10 years later, they were in the 1920s.
They were under house arrest and then killed. Oh, yikes. The entire family, their doctors and servants were all killed.
Yeah,
the family was brutally murdered. My theory on the movie, the grandmother Anastasia survived because Anastasia ran back to pick up her music box, thus avoid the same fate as the rest of their family. Like in running back, she avoided.
Except it was in the backpack, the rucksack of Dmitri.
The rumor of Anastasia came about because some of the bodies of the children were missing. DNA results that Anastasia was killed along with her family. Oh, so she was gone.
Huh.
This is like another story. The mystery unfolds.
Well, it is another story because they didn't represent it in the movie.
The Romanov daughters actually have jewelry sewn on their dress when the bullets hit them. Wow. This is I think I had seen this story once seen the movie once, which is I don't remember the songs as much, which is probably why I was like, oh, did I see this movie before? Let's watch it for WeDisney Wednesday. In terms of the story, I think it's really, I know it's real. I mean, somewhat grounded in reality. I think it's really fascinating that she happens to be the one that they end up like wanting to be their candidate for the queen or the empress to look at. And she actually is Anastasia, but she doesn't believe it herself. And it's kind of like the story of her believing in herself versus, Cinderella is like, I guess her believing in herself too, but, getting help. What was the point I was trying to make here? Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm trying to say that it just was a fresh take on a princess, that she didn't believe it in herself, and she kind of had to remember that she's a princess instead of achieving something. It's something she already had. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. So that was just
what I like about the whole. It was a good device.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
It was a good device. We have more. The Romanov. Here we go. Yeah, she's dead. They found their remains in the
1990s. Okay.
It's true that the Grand Duchess was in Paris when her family died. Oh, so she had escaped.
Has she already been in Paris, I suppose?
Because they had the jewels in their clothes. That's why they were killed. Ran away using serving quarter path like that. Dmitri stayed back to hell and got hit later to pick up the music box. And then in real life, the Grand Empress and Anastasia were the closest out of all of the Grand.
Well, that's good. I mean, they did have research that rang true. but as far as storytelling goes, yeah, they weren't going to represent the actual story so much. It was a fantasy of what would happen if she were found. You know? And I like, it's kind of an old trick of, I'm not going to see any more Anastasias, you know, when the real one's coming.
Yes,
so
yes.
a little predictable, but they played it well, and
it was believable.
Mhm.
You felt her disdain for the people, the sneaky con artists who are trying to. She's like, all my life people have been training actors to do it, and she's just like, you feel it. You're like, yeah, I'd be upset too if like I'm just trying to find the one person who is a survivor potentially of my family that was brutally murdered, and all these people are just trying to make a quick buck off of it.
Jarrell has a lot here to say.
Magical Anime Cat says, in the musical, they do bring up that her family, the musical, I'm taking you mean the actual stage musical. They do bring up that her family was shot in the basement. It's a lot closer to reality, but obviously still following the myth, or else there would be no show.
Yeah.
In real life, even the daughters were shot to death. The soldiers had to actually stab them because of the bullets that bounced off their gowns.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're saying the jewels and the dresses.
Or to be shortened every time. And Curtis comes in. Home run. Zombie Rasputin wasn't in it. The main antagonist is a Russian soldier. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, okay. I like that much better.
Yeah, Rasputin. That.
Okay. Didn't like Rasputin.
I didn't either, and I didn't like Bartok a lot. I despised Bartok.
Yeah,
I thought he pulled away from the film.
He was Jar Jar to me,
mm-hmm.
And you know what I think of Jar Jar.
Yeah, he's just unnecessary. He harms the film.
Mm-hmm.
Bartok harms the film. Rasputin.
Plus, it's a Hungarian name.
Bartok.
Yeah.
Oh. Just the voice actor. Either was
Hank Azaria is a great voice actor, but once again, he's doing something that kind of makes you annoyed with him. Because
it's like in Aladdin, everyone's speaking American English. You know, they don't have accents like they're in Arabia, which is fine. But then comes along Iago, who's this animal sidekick. Well, Jafar, that's right. I don't know. It's that guy. What's his name? He has that classic voice, classic bird voice.
Do that again.
Jafar.
That's good.
Do you know Iago?
No.
I don't know the actor's name. Anyway, it was a character, and he leaned into that voice. Versus Bartok, which just sounded like lazy.
Sounded like Lawrence Welk.
Who is not Aziz Ansari or whoever the actor. Hank Aziz.
No, he's not Hank Azaria.
Azaria, yeah. I did like the voice actor for Dimitri and for Anastasia. I like their singing voices as well. And
Liz Calloway sounded great. Mm-hmm. I saw her on a show. It wasn't on Broadway, but it was a encore, a concert version of a show. Back around this time, she was big. She was popular, and her sister is also very popular singer, Anne Hampton Calloway, who sings the intro song to The Nanny, the TV show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And her sister is Liz Calloway.
And she's who?
She's just a great cabaret singer. What she was? Anastasia
here. Yeah.
Liz Calloway.
Liz Calloway, and her sister is
Anne Hampton. Calloway.
Calloway. Who else was in it? That was of note. Oh, Vladimir.
Vladimir.
It was nice. Good voice.
Kelsey Grammer's a phenomenal voice. Mm-hmm. I liked his playing Vladimir. I didn't recognize him as Kelsey Grammer. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily unless you hear that timbre of his, but it didn't ring generally like you hear Kelsey's voice ring. He's just being himself. Something, but that was kind of part of the sound design too. Meg Ryan didn't sound like her either. Speaking of sound design, there were some moments I noticed it in the train car, which I also think it's funny that we made that comment about the train car because it's so true. Every movie that has a scene in a train car, just like, here's where we'll fall apart. Here's where a conflict is happening. There's no way we're getting out of this without a major plot happening. How do we hike up the urgency? We just said have an SNL skit. We should have an SNL skit, and it's just like you think something's gonna happen because we're on a train. Have you ever seen a train scene end perfectly fine? Of course not. And then it ends perfectly fine, and you're just like, let's break the stigma. Yeah. But where was I going with this? Title. Bartok. Vlad. Sound design in the train.
there was sometimes when Anastasia and Dimitri were talking with each other, and I heard very briefly, maybe it was ADR that they just inserted a line in after, but it sounded like they were in a chamber, and then like a different voice came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, there's no more echo in this.
That
in
happens
this train
a
car.
lot.
I was like,
that happens a lot.
Where did they record this line? And then it went back, and I was like, okay, where did that line come from?
If you ever listen to a film, just the sound, like especially with especially on or something, you hear lots of editing. You hear lots of the voices sounding different.
Like, hey, Liz, can you just come in and do one line for us? Yeah, it doesn't matter. In your basement, it's fine. And she just like picks up a microphone and does it, and then sends it in. It's just, if you're really listening, because they put the train effect and everything under it too, so it's supposed
to like Clue.
Kind of like Clue, which we just finished. It was great. I want to read what these people are saying, and then let's think about music
and ratings.
Yeah. Just because I think everyone's really loving this mystery. Oh wow, we have a lot. Zombie. In reality, Tsar wasn't a great ruler. He actually didn't even want to be kind. He was a terrible ruler.
Yeah,
her father.
Yeah, for sure.
The king, yeah. I love the conflict in the musical so much more. Gleb is the soldier that's the main antagonist, and they make him human, not just a villain. Yeah, that's what I felt was missing. He was too over the top that you're just like, he's definitely not going to win.
Over the top.
He's not going to win.
And with his body falling apart all over the place, it just...
Yeah, he shouldn't have been the comic relief.
Yeah.
Because it makes you don't want to side with him. You're not interested. Like, Scar leaned into it. He was menacing and charming and seductive. Yeah. And you're like, you know what? He's a good villain. This is just like, he's the clown and the villain. And you're just, it wasn't working. I think Bartok even got his own TV series after the movie. I think he did, actually.
You might be right.
Oh,
I remember seeing his... Whoa,
you're bringing back my music box. There's a spin-off called Bart and the Magnificent. Well, that's a waste of money.
Bartok the Magnificent.
I agree. I like Gleb in the musical. Well, maybe we should watch the musical. Gilbert Godfrey. Gilbert Godfrey. That's his name. The parrot.
Gilbert got fried.
No, Gilbert Godfrey.
She said he got fried.
Oh, it's a joke. But do you know Gilbert Godfrey?
No.
I'll tell you, Jafar. One more crack out of you. I'm going home.
Well, if he's no longer around, you got a job.
Gilbert Godfrey was Iago, yeah. Rasputin in real life was supposed to be a holy man, but it was said he practiced dark arts. Okay. It took them several times for them to kill Rasputin. His death is disturbing.
That's right too. And there's a lot of legend around that.
So there's a legend of her and there's a legend of him, and they're just like musical.
Yes. Anastasia, Rasputin. Let's make a musical.
Oh, that sounds so sad. She never found out. Oh, they never really found her? Take notes, we're writing a musical. It's like someone in history class. Movies need comic relief like Bartok Iago. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But they have to do it tastefully. Iago was tasteful.
Tasteful, but
Mushu was a bit offensive. Mushu, the dragon from Mulan.
Oh,
Eddie Murphy.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
that reminded me of Jar Jar too.
Yeah. Except he leaned into the comedy so much that you're just like, a black man doing a voice in an Asian-centric movie. It's kind of off-putting, but he's funny.
Yeah, but he was doing a very New York, almost Harlem voice, and it just did not work.
Well, it worked for me when I was 7.
When you're 7, it works, and I agree with you, Juliana. But it needs to be. I think kids are smarter than all that. You don't want to give them just stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the old Disney movies that I adore.
While you talk, I'm gonna get a charger because my laptop's gonna die.
Even like Snow White. I remember we watched that recently, and there was a lot of.
Hold on, wait, ready? Do not to interrupt, but I'm gonna get my charger.
Whoa! Woo! Avalanche. I think there's a lot of silliness. Okay, in silly song there was silliness, but I think there's just a lot of silliness that needs to be tempered more than, and I think it has been in recent years. Cartoons have gotten much more sophisticated. Oh, okay.
Hi.
He's back
Look
out.
at Mickey. Mickey's just out of it, y'all. He's like, end the stream. Everyone's tired. Go home. It's a Friday night. Hashtag COVID.
I can't wait for the rating.
What is happening? What is happening? Anyways, so you were saying they need
kids are smarter than all that, and I think we need more sophisticated entertainment for our youth. Not that it shouldn't be fun. Of course, it should be fun. But I'm also not a big fan of slapstick and violence as humor.
Yeah, of course not violence. No, I agree. Tune into Dr. Disney, where we have a lot of kid-friendly, educational, comedic, and not dumbed down content.
Yes, and sometimes for the kids.
Okay, I'm plugged in.
Okay, he's plugged.
Curtis loves all of Gleb's songs in the musical. Nice. I think Bartok was in the movie for the children.
Of course.
Oh, Curtis said he was watching The Nanny last night and was trying to figure out who did the voice.
The song
theme
itself.
song,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Funny how these things happen.
Bartok in the equivalent of gargoyles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly annoyed at the gargoyles. You like Bartok more than the gargoyles. Huh. Everyone has an opinion. Couldn't stand the gargoyles in Hunchback. I don't think I've ever seen Hunchback.
Oh, God, wow, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like, A Guy Like You is super catchy. I love Sophie, the Empress Grandma. Sophie was funny.
I guess that's a song. A Guy Like You.
Sophie's, yeah, I think so.
Is that in this one?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think it was.
Sophie and Vladimir had great chemistry. Bernadette Peters is amazing.
She was good in this. I wasn't crazy about Angela Lansbury as the choice for the Dowager. I don't know why.
She kind of just blended into the background.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess just because I know her work so much, I know her characters, I'm trying to keep on hearing, her Scottish accent come through a little bit. I don't know. I wouldn't have cast her.
Who'd you have cast?
I don't know. Not her.
It's said to be true that Anastasia was supposed to return to Paris with her grandmother, but the Romanov family was arrested by the time she was supposed to leave. Dale and Peter should switch places so Peter can wear the Anastasia hair for a while. I didn't even notice that. There we go. Hey, what's up, everyone?
See, this is what happens when they're just staring.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, can you guys move on?
Staring at us for too long.
The movie got it right that Anastasia was somewhat tomboyish and more spunky than her sister.
Oh, that's great. I was wondering
Mika Chen
about
also
that
noticed the hair on you.
It looks great. Thank you. I wondered about that, whether she was actually tomboyish or what, because it's a good character trait. She's not as tomboyish as Anna in Frozen.
Yeah.
But I thought she could have been more tomboyish. I thought she got more tomboyish later on.
When she punched him.
No, but even before that, she got a little bit more accident prone at one point, where she wasn't in the very beginning that we saw her as a 10-year older Anastasia.
Mm-hmm. I have something to say. And you can tell she's tomboyish because she started leading in the dancing.
Mm-hmm.
She was it's natural for her. She's just
She also hasn't been trained with the finishing school that she would have been trained in if she stayed in that world and that world continued.
Right.
She was raised as an orphan.
Prove that it's not that women are dainty and men are rough. It's just what you're raised as.
No, yeah. Or whatever's natural to you too.
Yeah. Well, we have our next movie, Hunchback, I guess. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about the music briefly, and then we'll do a rating.
I like the music. I thought it was appropriate to the story and the time and the place. It didn't try to, go. They left all the kind of rock music instruments for the credits at the end and all, which is fine. But for the movie itself, I thought it was good in context. And the music box music was completely appropriate.
Yeah. one big thing I liked was that the exposition was provided through song. It's like 10 years later, and we're all about gossip. And Anastasia alive? Is it her? Is it her? Is it her?
That opening number though, it's kind of like we're a musical.
In case you forgot, we're a musical.
It's fun.
And I did like Once Upon a December,
Mm-hmm.
and I did like.
Music box.
I felt it was all the songs were appropriately placed. I never felt like this was, except for maybe Rasputin's song, but he gets a song. It was nice that the cockroaches were singing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, see that to me was the
For the
humor.
kids.
That was good humor for the kids because there's some bugs. To me, that was not dumb humor. That was kind of tongue in cheek and funny, and I think the kids could get that.
Yeah.
Even if they've never seen a cockroach before. I never saw a cockroach until I moved into New York City. But
oh, you pampered you. And then I did like the song. I think she sang by herself later. I think when she was doing the music box and she walked into the place, and all the people came and danced with her. That kind of imagery and the music at that moment was very nice.
But I can't remember it. It's like
I don't remember.
I remember there's two songs I remember, and then there's the musical opening number. I kind of remember the character of Once Upon a December, and her initial song that everybody wants you to sing.
Isn't that Once Upon a December?
No, that's
what's the song?
I remembered Once Upon a December as the music box.
Wait, I thought that was the song we're supposed to sing. Maybe not.
No, the original, the one that they sang in the credits later too.
Okay,
her initial song.
I don't remember. I thought her initial song was Once Upon a
December. Then you're in character.
Oh, I'm just getting into. I'm singing what song? Journey to the Past. That's the song.
That's the one.
Yeah,
I like that one. And I wish more of the other songs that were trying to tell the story or really, have a place had a little bit more memory. That there would be more to take home. You'd whistle them going home or something.
Yeah. But you would whistle Once Upon a December.
Yes.
I used to think that like every Disney movie growing up had like banger after banger, and it's just like all these soundtracks are full of just awesome songs, and not every Disney movie is like that. It's even Little Mermaid has Under the Sea, Part of Your World, and maybe Poor Unfortunate Soul.
It's a good song.
It's a good song, but you don't really like.
But
you don't go home, poor unfortunate soul.
You don't.
I don't. But
I do exactly that.
One more time. No, one more time for the audience. One more time.
Come on, Mickey. Poor unfortunate
with the shoulders.
soul.
You got to do the poor unfortunate souls. But like Lion King has a full soundtrack. Aladdin has a full soundtrack. Frozen has a full soundtrack. Those are the three on Broadway.
How about that?
Yeah. But like
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast doesn't really have a full soundtrack. It's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
and Something There.
Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest.
And Lumiere's song.
Yeah, that is Be Our Guest.
Okay, Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest, Something There, and Beauty and the Beast. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined, and now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. Key changing happening all over. I know. Wasn't bad. Title of my autobiography. That's my vocal coach's advice. Training. Yeah, it wasn't bad. What else? I think if one song could have been cut, it was Vlad's song. If I can do it, you can do it too. I wanted the story to keep going, and it's like he gets a song, okay.
It was cute that Vlad and Sophie kind of had a thing going, but
Vladimir VVV, Sophie SSSSS.
The song could have been more fun.
Vlad's song.
Well, they both could have had more of the way they had the dialogue with all the names and the this and the that. They might have taken that a little further into a song for the two of them. If it were a Broadway show, it is a Broadway show. I don't know that one, but in a more traditional golden age Broadway song, they would have been like the the B story, the
Mhm.
subplot that would be
Who you're
happening.
also rooting for.
You're also rooting for
Like,
it, but they don't change the story at all. They just are charming.
Mhm. They're on stage so that the leads can take a break for a second.
Yeah, they can change their costume.
So they were saying here, oh, Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid's also there. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oops. Little
It's
Mermaid is
Little
also on
Mermaid's
Broadway.
a good score.
It is, yeah. Rebecca, pop off, Peter. That means like sing, like do your thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, okay. I guess it's
You
time
thought she was
to end
being
the
mean?
stream.
She's like, get out of here.
Time to end the stream.
You ain't got no
guess.
voice. Curtis disagrees. All of Beauty and the Beast songs are great.
Thank you. I agree too.
Which one? What else?
All of them.
Maybe I'm just not remembering them. But Beauty and the Beast, something there. Be Our Guest.
I don't know the names.
I can't remember.
But you're always kind of dancing in your seat.
Yeah. I've seen Hunchback of the Musical twice now, and also Bootleg, and I love it so much.
Of the musical, I guess okay. The recent musical of it, stage musical.
Okay, here is the rating time, the one we've all been waiting for. So everyone, we love to do this all the time. We love to just have you all. Okay, what was that? What was that?
I'm waiting to know. We're waiting.
We're waiting to know. We're waiting to know what did you think of this movie? What would you rate on a scale of 1 through 10? You can use. I feel like that's going to be a shirt design. You can use decimals.
I asked them to go decimals are ...
Yeah. Decimals are allowed. All right, let's not look at the rating and let's just take a moment. And if you watched our Newsies review, at this moment, there was a funny little thing when Dale was giving his review, his rating.
My rating?
I went like this.
If you watch the not the full thing, but
the highlight reel.
His highlight reel of that, yes. Do watch that. It's a lot of fun.
It's very fun.
Good editing.
Thanks. Editing literally takes so long. So when the video doesn't do well, I'm like, well, that was a waste of time. So I hope everyone enjoys it. There's literally like 150 videos on the channel. So if you're new here, welcome. Just click play and just like have a good night. Because it's a lot.
Have a good week.
Have a good life. Because it's just a lot. It's so fun. Let's think about rating.
Mickey's thinking hard.
Rating?
Okay.
Rating? Let me think about it. You go first. I'm gonna think about it. Oh. Wait, hold on. Before you say, I just wanted to influence mine.
Okay. We have our rating. Can't wait for this highlight reel.
I'm thinking.
Well, my rating.
What did we say? Animation, music, and
storyline.
Story. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3. 7.1. Wow. I usually give it more than you.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true of last time either. Okay, you go first. Well, let's hear what other people said too, so we can all engage in a discussion. Yikes! I'm about to get roasted by you all. I anticipate that's gonna happen. Look at these ratings. Belle. Oh, Gaston. Belle's also good. Oh yeah. Never mind. Maybe Beauty and the Beast does have amazing songs.
It does.
9 out of 10. 9. 9.5. 9. We don't like that. We don't understand what we don't understand. In fact, it scares us. And this monster is mysterious, at least brilliant. What is that?
We don't like what we don't understand. In fact, it scares us and this monster.
That's from Beast. Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is brilliant.
9.022874 out of 10.
That's pi, isn't it? Pi.
That's 3.
I give it pi.
I give it pi. I love Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The sequel was garbage. That's right. There was a sequel.
Most people say, I forgot there's a sequel. Blah 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 blah.
Mickey's looking for ratings. Any more ratings?
Oh, here we go. 8.9 from Safi. Was music for my child. When I was younger. 9.5 from Becca Schiffer. Yikes, y'all.
We have some diehard fans. We have some stans.
I should not talk about my rating.
We have some stans in the audience.
Yikes, 9s. I guess that's why you all tuned in. It's not like, oh, someone's like, oh, I've never seen this. Let me just watch it with these two men.
These two
guys online.
Two dorcases.
These two dorcases. Okay, you can talk first. Actually, let me talk first because you're probably going to end on a positive. I have less positive things to say.
You sure?
Yeah, I enjoy the movie. I think it's something I would put on and watch again with family. So that does have it going for it. I do think it has a lot of moments where you want to check out, where it's just, you're just waiting for the next big plot point and you're just, oh, okay. And if a song comes on, you're just like, this isn't one of the top 4. And you're like, okay, it's just happening. And then the animation was amazing, so that takes it up. But Rasputin and Bartok and the story was just really, it did not work for me. It left me wanting so much more, which is a good thing if they had an Anastasia sequel. But for a standalone movie, this is like, it's hard to care about the story as much, which makes it hard to care about the songs. So the animation was amazing. I loved it. But the story really brought it down for me. In my head, I was like, oh, this is an 8. And then I was like, what were the 3 things? Because I said music, I'd give it an 8. And the animation, I'd give an 8.5. And I was like, what was the 3rd thing? And you said the story. I was like, no, that story was not enticing. So
yeah, I
brought it down to 7. I said 7, but it came out 7.1 somehow. But I guess 7.
Well, I checked in with myself to see, and with Mickey, actually. He was one who helped me figure this out.
I'm glad he's here tonight.
Yeah. We had thought that it was about an 8, and I was trying to figure out whether it was 7 or 8. And when we checked in with 8, and he said no, it really needed that 1 extra point. So 8.1 is my rating, but for many of the same reasons. I thought the story was okay. I liked that there was research, so and that they included a lot of that stuff. But Rasputin and Bartok, particularly Rasputin. Bartok, I understood it was a children's device convention, but Rasputin was a bad choice, and that pulled it down at least 3 points for me alone. But the animation was beautiful. I liked the fact that it was not a big CGI production. That, and especially CGI in the 90s. But CGI is never my favorite, unless you don't know that it's happening. So I was very happy about that. Music, I thought, could have been a lot better in that it could have been more. It was good, but not that memorable. And I thought we could have had much more of the memorable stuff throughout. So I thought they kind of could have put more budget into that.
Just to talk about that point, it kind of was, they had Once Upon a December and even that Journey to the Past in Act 1, and they just leaned on it at the end and every time they needed it, which is nice as a motif, or like to make you remember it. But
lots of movies do that with their musicals.
But there was no like hurrah song at the end that you're just like, oh, this is like, there was nothing to like bring you back at the end of just
and then leaving it on Bartok, like you said, giving the last
line. Yeah. I want to bring it down to a 6 now. Bartok getting the last line, and she like ended it so nicely with him, and they're just like having that lovely moment of and about romance. He's like, I never taught her the romance, but it came once they danced, and they're finally dancing at the end, and it zooms out. You're like, we can end here. No, they put Bartok at the end, least likable character ever,
with a new character introduced.
And they just kiss, and he's like, wow, that was, wow, my everyone. I was like, what does that have to do with Anastasia? Is he even on this picture?
Who? Bartok?
Bartok. Move the other way. Oh, he is. What are you doing?
I like these guys, though. Where's my hand? Where's my finger? Where's this way? I like the green guys.
The demons.
There we go. How does this work?
It's a little reversed.
I like these guys. Yeah, the magic, the magic with Rasputin really bothered me. But musically, it could have been slightly better.
That's why you give it an 8.1.
Yeah, but it still was good.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 instead of in the 9s
Mm-hmm.
or upper 8s.
Cool. Feel good?
I'm done.
Let's see what people have to say. And I just want to do something new tonight just because it's fun. It's a Friday. There are so many people here and people who really enjoy it. Let's try to Dreamcast this show for a live action musical from Disney now that they own Fox. And let's try to come up with just, the 4, I guess.
Okay.
Anastasia, or maybe...
Well, we'll see.
Anastasia, Anastasia, Dmitri, Vlad, Dowager, and Rasputin.
If Rasputin were to be part of the live action, it's this Gleb character, I think. But let's say villain. Let's say villain.
I did like the Simba's Pride songs too. They're really good.
No, that's a marvelous score.
That's Lion King 2. Have you ever seen Lion King 2? Simba's Pride is Lion King 2.
No, I haven't, but I just like Lion King music.
He's not one of us.
I cast Mickey as Dmitri.
And as Anastasia.
And
the Lion Guard. News, FYI about Lion Guard, my friend wrote an episode for the Lion Guard, which is on Disney+. Just so you know. My friend from NYU.
Mickey's busy.
I think Rasputin was the safest choice for the villain in a children's movie since he is so obviously a villain.
That's true.
Children would see him on screen and immediately know that he's evil. Which, oh my gosh, I want to make this video for the channel and talk about Disney villains and how they've changed. It used to be Ursula's and Jafar's and Hades, and Rasputin is not Disney, but it's still Scar's. And then something happened with Frozen. I don't know if Frozen was the first one or if it was, I guess it was Tangled. Tangled was the first one where Disney started doing this like pseudo villain thing where it's like a concept is a villain or there's like a misunderstanding and the villain's not actually the villain. Tangled, it's her mom who's been there her whole life. So you're kind of like, okay, but that's like introduced in the beginning. Then in like, I'm not going to spoil this because he has not seen a lot of these movies yet, but like think about the villains in Moana, or you've seen Moana. There was no villain in Moana. It was just Tafiti angry because she doesn't have the stone. And you're like, so the whole thing, there's like no real villain. Like what's happening? Then in like Wreck-It Ralph, it's the person who's been there from the start. And Zootopia, it's the lamb who's been there from the start, who like they're always good people. It's kind of like Scooby-Doo now. It's always a good person you've met earlier in the movie who turns out to be the villain. Big Hero 6. Frozen 2. And you're just like, there are no real villains anymore. There are no real villains, which I guess is to teach kids that villains don't have to look a certain way. It could be.
I liked Coco, the way.
Coco, yeah, exactly. Coco too.
Coco is a fantastic way of introducing the villain when everybody's celebrating him and saying, this guy is the one that he's looking for, and all of a sudden, you find out, no, he's not the one. But his father or grandfather has been around, been taking him through this.
His father, his grandfather.
His grandfather's through this journey the entire time.
Yeah. But that's just the trajectory. Disney now is, I guess, I appreciate it more, I guess, that they're sophistifying.
Shakespeare made up words too.
Just the mind, great minds think alike. They're making villains a little bit more sophisticated so that children are not just, they look evil or they have to behave a certain way. It's like anyone can be evil if they're doing evil things. They don't have to look a certain way, which I guess is nice. So,
yeah, it's nice for villains.
It's nice for villains because they could just be in disguise as your friends. And that's the point. Okay, here we go. Bartok was at least funny. Rasputin was, he's not very threatening. He's not really that funny, and he's not really likable.
Agreed, magical anime cat.
Personally love the music and find it catchy. I hum the songs a lot. People complain. Oh, bye, Safi. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching with us. We're going to be on for 5 more minutes?
That much?
Dimitri, Chris Pine, obviously. Ooh. Can we just pick the original Broadway cast for the live action? No, that's cheating. That's cheating. Wasn't Elsa supposed to be the villain in Frozen? I actually heard the same thing. And I heard that Disney's actually working on a Snow Queen movie, which is separate from Frozen. And like, I'm like, why don't you guys just know your brand and stop confusing people?
Yeah, really.
Just make Frozen multiple princesses with season powers, and then they fight climate change in the 5th installment. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Boo. Cool. Oh, it's 2 a.m. where Juliana is. Juliana, Brazil, right? Sorry. Oh, we'll finish quickly. Who would play Anastasia? Oh, just name them off if you can come up with someone. So Vlad, I think a really good actor who could play Vlad is Dale.
I would enjoy it.
He'd be really good at it, actually. And I think Anastasia or Bartok. I have a really good actor for Bartok. Peter.
You could play Bartok,
but classier. They got to give me some better material.
Yeah.
I'll give myself the material. Yeah. Okay. Or I'll play Rasputin. Anyway, Anastasia. Who could play Anastasia? Ooh, Florence Pugh. I feel like we're gonna name different actors because we're not.
I'm kind of out of this because I don't really know a lot of these names.
Florence Pugh, who's the supposedly new Black Widow, in the new Black Widow movie, she is going to be. She's the blonde Black Widow. I think she'd be a great Florence Pugh. I think she's also circling the role of Rapunzel, though, which would be hard if they give her Rapunzel for Tangled. Who would you think for Anastasia?
Well, she has to be. Well, what about Kristen Bell?
She's a bit older.
Okay, I'm just talking about character-wise. You know,
she would be good. She's spunky
on stage.
Mm-hmm.
On stage, you can play a little younger when you're on stage.
Vladimir. I mean,
any suggestions here?
Dimitri.
She's in Little Women. Who was?
Oh, Juliana's in Ireland. Oh, nice.
Oh, I love Ireland.
I was like, in my head, I was like, Brazil is not.
Brazil's not in Ireland.
It's also not 6 hours ahead in time.
An hour.
It's almost 3 a.m. in Germany. Wow. So just to harp back on the whole Pass the Candy Cane challenge, I love that you all are from around the globe. It would be lovely if you could pass the message along that we're doing the Pass the Candy Cane, but also pass it along, let your friends know you're doing it, because it would be so nice to have people from all over the world sending in videos, because we literally all suffered this year from COVID, and it would be such a nice little thing, and it's for free, and you get to see your face on YouTube and your family on YouTube. So if you could tell your friends in your respective countries and states and regions of the world, that would make me very happy.
And it's that time of year to, really give to charity and have fun doing it and put it out there, especially that it's COVID related, sort of.
We raised $30, which also, thank you all so much. We raised $30 on the last video, on the Mulan video, I think, right? Was it Mulan? No, it was. I don't remember what video it was. But we raised $30.
A lot of videos recently.
Yeah, we've just been churning them out, but we raised $30, so like, good for us. So we want to like just do it again, because there is a lot of people want to give. Anyway, who do you all think should play Anastasia? We said Chris Pine for Dimitri. He'd be really good.
I mean, the Dowager.
The lady from Sister Act. Maggie Smith.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
She's played the Dowager in every role.
I know she's just the Dowager in her old age. When she was younger, she played the the romantic interest.
Really?
Oh yeah.
In what?
Many things.
Really?
She's been in, I'm sure, over 200 movies. I don't know.
She's like on par with Julie Andrews in my mind, of just like roles.
But even more.
Really?
Even more.
Wow. Good for her. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, how often do you all do these movie watches? I would love to join again.
Oh,
Oh.
what we try once a week on Wednesdays, but this was a special because Anastasia, Anastasia. I keep on saying Anastasia.
Yeah, I was like Anastasia, and he comes out.
Anastasia,
Guys, so let's discuss Anastasia, and I'm like, okay, Dale, Anastasia, instead of hi. Let's talk about Anastasia. Let us ponder and allow some civil discourse about Anastasia, the movie that we've. It's so hard to do this. The movie that we're watching tonight.
What was the question?
When do we watch these? We watch them on Wednesdays. Generally on Wednesdays.
And not every Wednesday, but yeah, every Wednesday.
So we have WeDisney Wednesdays. We have Medical Mondays. I don't know if you were here when we started off, but we're doing a COVID education month. So on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are bringing in doctors onto the channel, and they're going to be answering your questions about COVID in the chat, which is amazing. Well, on live, but you get to message in the chat, and that's every Monday throughout all of December. And then on Wednesdays we have WeDisney Wednesday, and then on Fridays and then random days throughout the week we have movies. If anyone is a video editor and you want to help out, please contact me, because I have like 17 videos that just need to be edited, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, but I don't really feel like it, because going live is so much easier.
He's my editor too, and so I have to wait until his are done. Yeah,
we also have some big, oh man, so many things, so many projects. If we could get them all done by January, it'd be amazing. By New Year. Yeah. I think for Rasputin, this is much harder.
Kelsey Grammer was great.
He was.
I would put him in live action as well.
For Vlad.
Oh, he was Vlad. No, I'd put him as Rasputin.
Oh. And then Anastasia, Florence Pugh, Chris Pine, Dimitri, Kelsey Grammer, Dale as Vlad.
As Vlad, that's right.
I'm Bartok, the beautiful, the brave, the bodacious, the bodacious and biscuitous.
Okay.
And that's enough for me tonight. I slept for 40 minutes last night. I am running on 40 minutes, and the previous night I slept an hour. I'm running on an hour and 40 minutes over 48 hours. So if I don't post for like another week, that's why. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm kind of done.
Yeah, okay. We're done.
I don't know what else you have to say.
Are you done, Mickey?
Let's just see what else people have to say. What are people's thoughts? What do you want to do? What are you hopeful for the new year?
Julie Andrews is the Queen Dowager. That would be good too, Mika Chan.
Yeah, we missed what you
all. There's a whole lot to talk about. Curtis Lawless stands corrected.
Who did I make up? I probably made up a lot of people. Maggie Smith was real, as far as I know. She was in Little Women. Florence Pugh. Oh yeah, she was real. Yeah, I didn't make her up. Florence Pugh played Amy March in Little Women, and she was a character in the horror movie Midsommar. And she's now in the Marvel action movie. She's supposedly the one who's going to take over Black Widow. The latest Little Women is a perfection. That one was so invigorating to watch, to just see women stand their ground, or at least Jo stand her ground.
I mean, the original story kind of does anyway, but I haven't seen the modern one. Mm-hmm. I remember hearing interviews with the writer-director, and she was amazing in an interview.
Of Little Women.
Yeah.
Yeah, she married or is in a relationship with the director of Marriage Story, and they both got nominations.
All right.
She got gypped out of the Best Directors Award that year. It was
all
male, all men, and it's like she directed Little Women. It was amazing, and they're just like, yeah, but have you seen what the guys are doing? And she's just like, but they had an interview with her, and she was so respectful about it. She's like, yeah, everyone does their hard work, and I was like, wow, good for you for taking the high road. Here we go. Can I request a video where you go back and read the great conversation we had before you guys showed up? Well, we have like 4 minutes. You want to?
He wants another video.
A whole new video. A whole new wow. Okay, maybe sleep deprivation does something for my voice. Go to sleep. Okay, there it is. Thomas Brody Sangster for Dimitri. Don't know who that is. Rule of thumb: never take me seriously. Oh, okay. It's 10 p.m. Yes, we all pray that Corona finishes soon. It's just unreal. But like I was saying earlier, for anyone who tuned in late, I think that ending the year off with a COVID education month where people can ask questions is really great, because we started off this year not knowing anything and everyone was scared and there was panic. And
the game is always changing too, and we're moving into cold weather in this part of the world, and
then this is flu season. What's going to happen? How does flu look different from COVID? Vaccines, second waves, travel for the holidays.
Actually, vaccines. Even driving today, I was listening to the radio, and they were saying the vaccines are could be out next week.
Yeah, that they were approved. I think they said December 15th where they were going to start, but it's going to go to doctors first and then elderly. So it's, thank God for the progress. Now it's time for the education so people know what's happening, because some people are like, I'm not going to get the vaccine. So it's
that's difficult.
So,
I mean, it has to be herd immunity.
Right. I think we have to hit 80% of people need to be vaccinated in order for us to be safe to open things back up again. That's what I heard. But we'll ask the doctors on Monday. So tune in. I loved Little Women. I love the costume. Also, one girl wore Uggs in the snow, and I can't get over that. Really? No way.
Well, it was modernized. I mean, kind of. The dialogue was.
Millie Bobby Brown for Anastasia. What a recommendation. She'd be great.
Who's that?
She was from Stranger Things. She's this kid actress who blew up. Blew up. She'd be great. Good job, Juliana. You won that. If I would like to do passing the candy cane around, how would I contact you, Doc? I want to check if I could. Okay, so there's a video I just posted on the channel today. It's called Get Featured on Dr. Disney, passing the candy cane around the world or something like that. It's just posted today. I can send it in the chat, actually. Dale can keep telling you.
Okay, but what you would do is do a video on your phone or something horizontal. That's part of the instructions, not vertical, horizontal. You pass the candy cane from right to left.
Your right hand to your left hand.
Right hand to left hand. So it comes from this side of the screen, and then you can do something with it, and then pass it.
Toss it up. You can give it to your friend. You can give it to your dog, and your dog can run off screen.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a solo video either. You can have other people in the video, or have your friends do individual videos as well. And then you send them. They're small videos. You can send them an email, and the email to send them is Hi Dr. Disney, HIDOCTOR Disney @gmail.com.
And this is the video link. You can just click on it, just letting you know that I put it in the chat. And that's the video link to the instructions. And in the description of that, it's also more instructions. It's all the same thing. If you are a visual person, or if you're an auditory person, if you're a visual person, if you are an oratory person, whatever it is. I'm tired. No judgment. Anyway, I think that's all. Yeah. Travel tip for the holidays: don't. Basically. Be very safe unless you have quarantining periods of 10 days, or it's actually 14 days, but they're now discussing 10. That's not official. Don't. But it's just 14 days before and after. No one has that kind of time to budget in a month of quarantining. So likely not. So please go check out all the other stuff on the channel, on Dale's channel. There's a bunch of amazing stuff. We have more things coming out. He does musical theater reactions and music video reactions, and he has more videos coming out. We have a bunch of surprises because we get more time collaborating. And thank you all so much for sticking with us this whole night. So lovely to have you. See you next week, where we probably watch something Christmas oriented. If there's something specific you want to watch, let me know. I'm pretty sure you all wrote it ahead of time. I hope I will go back and find out everything that everyone wrote, or if someone wrote it down for me, that'd be really nice. It's okay if you didn't. I'll go find it. It's fine. It's fine. And thank you, Dale, for being on the channel again. It's really great to have you and to have your expert opinion and your expert thoughts and your voice. And thank you, Peter, for being here. Thank you, Mickey Mouses, for being here. Let's take a thumbnail shot. Hey everyone, this is gonna be our thumbnail shot. Hold on, we have to get closer, because last time we did it, we had to angle. Wait, we actually have to get out like this. Never mind, because last time we put it in the middle. We have to angle outward.
What do we do?
It's a smile. Wait, where's the smile? Like. You have to angle the other way.
This way.
Yeah.
I gotta do this. Okay.
There we go. That's our thumbnail. See, that's how you do YouTube. If you're interested in starting YouTube, there are links down below. Also, check out my Amazon if you're starting to still want to start your own channel. There's a bunch of stuff. Also, if you haven't downloaded Honey yet, go download Honey. There's also extensions I use for YouTube. Just have fun in the description. Have fun on the channel. Have fun on our channels. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Please tell your friends about Pass the Candy Cane Challenge. Please do the Pass the Candy Cane Challenge. Tell your friends to do it, and
come back to Doc Talks on Monday.
Doc Talks on Monday, and another Christmas movie or holiday movie next week at some point. Yeah,
quite soon because Christmas is soon.
Christmas time is
okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Presents are in here. Okay, let's end it at 3:33:33. So we have 1 minute left. Come on.
Oh.
Christmas. What was it? Christmas time is near. Ding, 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 ding.
I love the lyrics.
Our favorite time of year. Y'all, I'm a musical person. I ain't lyrical.
You're a human jukebox.
Ooh. Yeah, thank you.
You are. You know every lyric.
I still haven't watched Noel, if you want to throw it in. I haven't watched it either.
That's on our list as well.
Hunchback of Notre Dame takes place in January. That's a holiday.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Nice. It's beginning to look a lot like... Oh, the 1947 version of Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, I've seen Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
All right, good options. Good options. DM me on Instagram because we're going to end it in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Bye. Say bye, Dale. Bye. Bye. Bye.